truth in a world of lies. You are listening to the JohnAge Project.
Trust no one. Trust no one. Trust no one.
You found it. You're here. You're headlong down the runaway train that is the AnomicAge, and I am your host, JohnAge. Happy to be back with you once again in the not-so-wee hours of the PM. Coming at you at 3:07 Eastern Standard Time. From the formerly great state of North Carolina, I will be your tour guide as we take a somewhat satirical journey down the path of murder, destruction, mayhem, and the extermination of human life on this planet. A forced march into obsolescence thrust upon us by a global satanic death cult of pedophiles. Check out AnomicAge.com if you've not already done so. Like all the likes, subscribe to all the subscriptions. PayPal.me/AnomicAge, Patreon.com/AnomicAge as well. iPhone app, Android app, free newsletter, subscribe by email, link, and so much more. Did I mention you can buy me a cup of coffee and hit me up on the Cash App if you are so inclined? If you can do no more, I highly recommend sharing this link on social media. Somebody's listening to this right now and they not doing it. Shame on you. So if you are listening to and or watching this show right now, share the link on your social media. Share it! All right. Enough about this. You know, this is kind of silly. And I swore to myself a long time ago that I was actually just going to stop doing the buffet of buffoonery, the weekly world news, the star, or the whatever the latest crisis du jour is, the thing that we're supposed to ping pong our little brains and eyeballs back and forth to soak in this morass of sheer idiocy. But, alas, a headline caught my attention today, and I chuckled inside, even laughed a bit. So I felt it incumbent upon myself to cover this absolute sheer stupidity, to make a mockery of it all. All right, so let's see if we can pull it up here. Nope. Yep. No, that ain't it, actually. Here it is. Dadgummit. I had it all sorted out. And there I do again. This was from Barstool Sports. Everybody's seen this, so I'm not breaking any new ground here. Heavens to Murgatroyd, this has been covered at nauseum for 3 days. Ironically enough, when I started to try to find some información por este aquí hoy, I couldn't find any. I couldn't find it, and I had to just sort of search the catacombs of dismal thoughts and tomfoolery to find this nonsense. But Gayle King, Blue Origin crew member Gayle King, is fed up. My goodness gracious, she's had enough. Enough, I tell you, of being Oprah's. No, she's not had enough of that. She's had enough. She's fed up with people dismissing her heroic, the sacrifices Gayle made all those years by Oprah's side. Why her? Never mind. Her heroic, I tell you, 11-minute trip into space as just a ride. No, they're not deriding it as just a ride, you simpleton. They're deriding it as a complete sham, hoax, fraud, con, and otherwise a lot of hooey. That's what they're deriding it as, Gayle, you simpleton moron. Here we go. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to do better. I got off the rails, and that's not cool. I've also promised myself that I'm not going to name call and just be a complete over the top on some of this stuff, and I am. Here we go. The easy take to have when you watch the all-female and the rocket's red glare, the all-female crew consisting of astronauts Katy Perry, Gayle King, and Lauren Sanchez. Hurrah, yes. All-female crew, 7 members, all women. My goodness gracious. I'm just going to put on my little bandana and tie it around my head and get myself one of them hammers, and look just the poster child of feminism. Rosie the Riveter, she'd be so proud. I'm hailing these strong women, even women of color. And you see, this is the thing that's so hilarious about this. They've got 7. Ooh, the numerology fans will go crazy. They've got 7 females. Oh, 7 women. What does that portend? I'm not a numerology guy, so I don't care. But anyway, they got 7 women. They're all female. And they picked a woman of color. They got Sanchez in there to, I guess, tote some sort of Hispanic moniker. And of course, they've got everyone's favorite washed up has-been who really gives a dog, pop star Katy Perry. Whew. Taking a break from Illuminati rituals and puffing out her throat and satanic halftime shows and showing the world that she's a risque mom now. I guess she's taking a break from all that to do what? To do this. To show you just one more time that she is indeed a trauma-based monarch mind control agent. Woo! Clockwork Orange. Malcolm, where are you? So she is showing you for like the 100th time. She's doing the thing and the eye cover, and I've got my butterfly. I wish I had a butterfly somewhere I could put it over my eye to just draw the ire of the other simpletons on the right. But here we go. We got the usual suspect, Katy Perry, doing her monarch mind control symbolism. She got out and kissed the ground. Oh, my heavens to Murgatroyd. Kiss the ground. Oh, my gosh. But wait, there's more. Because anyone that's been on the social media in the last few has seen this sort of whoop-de-doo. The patch that all 7 of these women, even women of color, were wearing. If you turn it upside down, it's really Baphomet skull time. Do. I can't believe it's true. Apparently, again I say whoop-de-doo. Here we go. Conspiracy swirl after Blue Origin door gaffe. I was going to pull this video up, but I swear to you, I thought it was just so moronic, it wasn't worth my time. A video shows hatch door opening from the inside. Before Katy Perry. And let me see. I'll just show you. I'll show you the frames. So you got the frames here. It's not the full video. It's Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, when he's not on HGH or steroids or parading his plastic doll of a wife around, he's about to open said door from the hatch. But alas, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, orejas, you can see that this is clearly some more tomfoolery. The door opens before the guy even gets there. Aren't some of these people allegedly actresses? Could they have not done better? I mean, this is like 3rd grade school play stuff where the kid, oh, whoops, I opened the door early. I missed my cue. Come on, Gail. Couldn't Oprah have given you some better stuff here? Come on. She's got the money. Her and Jeff could have done something better. But alas, there we go. We got the door opening before old Jeff, rippling muscles and all, opens it for the ladies. I'm surprised he didn't put his coat down before them and let them walk upon his back because, after all, he's a cisgendered white male. Oh, the hilarity. The hilarity of it all, man. It really is funny. I mean, it just is comedy at its finest. Who's on first? What about Who's stupid enough to believe this mess? That's the real deal, folks. It's just so funny. What are we, 10 minutes into the show now, and we've drawn to a conclusion. The conclusion is the proverbial they, the chosen ones, the globalist, if you're inclined for more of the AJ moniker. It's the Jews, it's the globalists, it's the reptilians? I don't know whatever. It doesn't matter to me what you want to call the lovely group of individuals shot calling, running the playing point on all this jibber jabber. It's just downright funny after a while, folks. And this is meant to be nothing more than water cooler talk for those people who are barely conscious. That's really what this boils down to. Water cooler talk to the room temperature IQ folks. Because anybody with half a brain sees this and goes, man, this is dumb. This is as bad as what, like the 1966 space footage or something. Just complete retardation of facts, knowledge, anything close to reality. Heavens to Murgatroyd, folks. It's just so silly. These are the same people that, the Statue of Liberty really did disappear. He made it disappear. The magician did it. You know, I mean, it's, oh my heavens, it makes my brain hurt. But this is, again, part and parcel to the whole deal from the jump, folks. The proverbial they, whoever they are, whoever you want to call they, I don't really care. But the shot callers, once again, have been doing this for over a century. Easy. Sinking of the Maine, sinking of the Lusitania, Pearl Harbor, Gulf of Tonkin, JFK, RFK, MLK, Malcolm X2. What else we got? Bob Marley. I mean, the litany of people, John Lennon, Reagan, that have been killed or darn near taken out. And then the hilarity mainstream media talking points that they always give you. They know that the American people are just that dumb. It's not until the last 5 years, maybe 10 if you want to squint your eyes, that people have even become remotely cognizant of the lies. So, I mean, it's downright funny, but is it? I don't think so. It's just silly, man. Let's keep rolling the hilarity, false flags, and gaffes out there. These aren't even funny, but, I mean, they expect you to also believe. The Alfred F. Murrah building was blown up by an ampho bomb. Okay. They also want you to believe it was completely justified. The Waco assault, siege, and otherwise destruction by the U.S. government on the U.S. government citizens, that was just their fault. There was no flamethrowers. There was no bombs. It was just all these terrible people in the building. This is what happened. You know, going all the way to 9/11. The planes impacted the buildings. The jet fuel just cascaded down the elevator shafts, a la The Shining. Just incinerating everything in sight. And it on and on and on. PSYOP 19, anyone? PSYOP 19, anyone? Come on, man. Come on. I'm going to start quoting Biden to you. Come on, man. It just gets downright silly after a while. And now we're supposed to part and parcel believe, stomach, or otherwise choke down that this nonsense. Yeah, that was a wink and a nod to old Lizard Neck Perry. This is just more part and parcel of the same, folks. It's just so hilarious, but is it really? So here's why they want you to believe this. Here's why Madam Gayle King has her panties in a knot, because you're not believing what she's got. This is the same mentality of the communist cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs left that would have you believe that two men can have a baby. Yes, yeah, you can be a man and have a menstrual cycle. Yeah, XY chromosome, you're having a menstrual cycle, and you need a pap smear, and yes, you are a female now. Because we've given you what? Some goofy clothes and surgery and some hormones? We've allowed you to sterilize yourself and mutilate yourself and play dress up, and we're supposed to choke it all down and say, woo, man, that lady's attractive. Woo, I can't wait for her to have kids. That's where we're at, folks. That's really what's up. So it's not just the obvious, but it's the sublime as well. They want you to believe it all, folks. They want you to believe that socialism and communism really is the right way to go. It just hasn't been implemented correctly yet. Yeah, that's all. It just wasn't been done right, you see? That's all. Yeah, I can keep I can keep going out in my backyard with a flamethrower and burning down everything in the yard. And if I do that enough, then the grass is going to grow higher and higher and higher. That's all. I just got to keep burning it every single day until the grass comes up. That's how you plant grass, and that's how you get the grass to grow. I mean, didn't you guys know that? So it's gaslighting on an absurd level. And it's funny because even the mainstream people are beginning to pick up some of these terms like gaslighting. But that's how hilarious I guess it is, man, because they want you to believe all this mess, the big lies and the little lies and the in-between lies too. And they also want you to believe that women are as equal in the firefighting realm, in the police realm, in the combating soldiers on the battlefield realm. Yeah, that's totally normal, of course. Because when my house is on fire and I'm passed out from smoke inhalation at 2 a.m, what I want is about a 160-pound female coming in to drag my big out. That's exactly what I want. No, I don't want the muscular man to come in and just throw me over his shoulder in a fireman's carry and kick the door down and get me out. No. I want to show that everyone's the same, that we're all equal, and one nation and the Rockets, red Blair. That's what I want. And if you don't buy into it, these demigod, self-important, self-aggrandizing ne'er-do-wells and Nellies, they get their feathers ruffled and they begin to shake their finger and, well, I can't believe you're a racist and a bigot and a sexist too. Nobody's going to like you. That's what they want you to do, and they will browbeat you into submission if you allow them. So here we are again. Believe our lies or we'll get mad. Remember that? You can't even discuss, debate, or otherwise talk about the PSYOP 19 scandal when that was going on. You couldn't even discuss it. How dare you question the orthodoxy of the Church of American Science, also known as our Bishop King Prince Fauci. I mean, this is the same thing that's always going on, folks. You can't question King George. You can't question the Pharisees. You can't question the Roman Emperor. This is always the same thing, folks. Nothing's changed but the date. Nothing new under the sun. It's the same old song. Maybe different beat. Maybe those words don't quite rhyme and you can't really sing along, but it is the same song. Make no mistake about it. So the antidote to this stupidity, the key is to keep doing what you're doing. Laughing at these imbeciles. Calling out the lies, buffoonery, and stupidity. Because the antidote to the evil is humor. It is laughing in their face, folks. It's like that old adage, they will disappear like phantoms at dawn if you laugh in their face. Call them what they are. Don't play their semantical linguistic warfare games and just laugh at them. Because it's a joke. Believing any of the aforementioned and so many more of the lies is a joke. It's kind of like that adage, it makes something out of you and me. Yeah, it makes an idiot out of you and me to believe their stupidity. But laughing at them is the antidote. It is the disappear like phantoms at dawn, the light in the dark room, the crucifix to the vampire. It is smashing those snakes to bits by laughing at them. That's why they want to have all this speech unprotected. It's all free speech here in the US of A, folks. So there is no protected and unprotected. It's free speech or it's nothing. Okay? So we have to do just that. Call these fools out, laugh at them in their face, make a mockery of it all, and don't play by their rules. That's all I got for today, folks. You can't do everything, but you can do something. Be safe out there. I'll be seeing you sooner than later in the AnomicAge.
Thank you for listening to the AnomicAge, a JohnAge project. For past shows, further info, and to comment, go to AnomicAge.com. That's AnomicAge.com. Till next time, thank you for listening to the AnomicAge.
Thank you.